some months ago, it seems like months ago, it was only about 4 weeks ago when we had really hot weather in the UK, I decided to try and copy Dave Murray, the 8-bit guy, in terms of doing a Retrobrite experiment. And this is the outcome of it. Now, unfortunately, I've tried a couple of times now to really show this off. The control end is that end, because that end was pretty much clean, because obviously that had been away from the sun. But the rest of it was really, really dark and faded yellow. And as you can see, there's not a lot of contrast now between what was faded yellow, so the whole of this front was quite darkened, and the control surfaces. Now, I don't know whether this is really coming out on video, but if I turn it around that way there, I don't know whether you can see this. There is a little bit of buffering around there where it's slightly lighter in the center and darker around the edge. But to be honest, it is so minuscule that I think we have achieved what we have achieved. Now, couple of things that have come out of this experiment. Number one, I don't live in Texas. I live on the south coast of the UK. Okay, there is definitely a big temperature difference between where Dave Murray lives in Texas and here, especially sun intensity. So we don't get the same amount of UV they get over there, which has meant that his way of doing retrobrighting is effectively to fill a big bowl up, and you will have seen that on the video up to this point, put the peroxide in, and then put the object into the bowl and leave it. Now, he tends to leave it for most of the day. He starts off early morning, fills up the crate, and it has to be a see-through crate. Okay, so it has to be a plastic see-through crate so that you get the maximum amount of light into the crate. Puts the peroxide in, fills it up with water. It gets up to about 90 degrees in the sun in Texas. This thing in here bubbles away for 10 hours or so, and he comes out pretty much with the finished article. If not, he repeats the exercise the following day, fills it up again, peroxide again, job done. It doesn't work very well in the UK. What I found was the best thing to do in the UK was actually to use some of these. Now, these are leftover remnants from when I used to be a DJ many years ago. These are black lights. Okay, and I've got a couple of these, and effectively what I did was I actually filled a bowl up on the bench in here with some UV black lights and left it for a couple of days, and I found that actually worked much better on this thing than actually leaving it in the garden in the sun. So I changed the way I did it, and actually I got better results because I took it out of the bowl and put it into here. The other thing I found about this is I've bought peroxide. Hopefully I'm going to open the right one here. This is for the next experiment. So there you go. So there's the peroxide I've bought. Okay, that is 10%. Yeah, it's the strongest stuff I pretty much can buy in the UK. And you keep it in its tube like that to stop it reacting with light, hence the reason why it's stored in there. And what I found is putting this in a smaller bowl rather than a bigger bowl with that amount of peroxide kind of works really well, and I left it like that for a couple of days, and you should be seeing pictures of that up here. And that worked far better than sticking it outside. So now really all that's left for me to do with this is to put it back together. I'm going to do that now. And I'm also going to do it off camera because you saw me take it to pieces. Case fitted. And as you can see, the plastic to the case, whereas it was a remarked difference to the colour of the case, it's now not that far off. So I think we can class this as a success. Spent enough time on this video anyway, so I shall put this video together. I shall show you guys what I did, and hopefully somebody else who wants to have a go at this can have a go. I've got another piece I'm going to do a Retrobrite on, so we'll see how that goes. Until next time, thanks for watching. Live long and prosper. Catch you later. Bye bye.